Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how I mix this track in Pro Tools. Let's play a bit of the track.
I got a CID. I know all of my ops gone DIE. Fuck her then go, baby BYE. Bro said I should never show love to a hoe. She gon' think she a VIP. Push my shank, 3 man's EYE. Protect your chest, but a PYC. They got brought up in pen, it's not BIC. I know my ops wanna be like me. Yo,
I'm tryna bump my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality. Balls on the back to the shoot, this rap could have been my man to the whole fatality. Splash my man so the boy can't breathe, but I know my girl can never get mad at me. Step there casually, young man happily. Can't find you, I'm invading families.
Cool, so that's all I'm going to play for now. And some of the questions that you may be having is that you may want to ask is, okay, how do you go about, in a sense, let's say you mixed in FL Studio, how do you go about actually transferring and actually mixing appropriately in another DAW? First of all is know your plugins, okay? I think once you understand the plugins you use, because in this mix I use basically the same plugins I'll use in a FL Studio mix or within a Logic Pro mix. I use the same plugins all the time. Like the Waves plugins is the majority of what I'm using. A bit of you could use Fab Filter. Just know your plugins at the end of the day. Know how the plugins work. Now, when it comes to applying it to a different DAW, you'll notice that those plugins that you use in a different DAW may not sound differently per se, but the function of it or the way you depend on the way you add it in the mix and just the whole functionality of the DAW itself, it may sound just a tad bit different. And that's one thing I've noticed with my experience of mixing in FL Studio and mixing in Pro Tools. Other thing is that, okay, which one is faster for you? In my honest opinion, I feel like I'm so much faster. Currently, I'm still faster in FL Studio 20, which is why I do like to use it. And from what I've noticed, that I do like the quality difference to the average listener, or even to the pro listener, like compared to FL and Pro Tools, is that some may not be able to tell the difference. But a lot of people actually like to record in Pro Tools, and I do like to record in Pro Tools every now and then, which is why I own Pro Tools. I also have Logic Pro and I have FL Studio. So out of those three, I like to kind of switch it up every now and then to mix in different ones. But yeah, so let's get started with this video. If you guys want more Pro Tools videos, let me know. Let me know, because I need to know if there's an audience out there who actually want to consume these type of videos. So without further ado, let me show you how everything's routed. So this is the I think the playlist or the whatever it's called. Okay, so the beat, of course, is at the top. I've got a recording channel here because I like to record on this one here, then I bring it down to each of the individual tracks, or you could actually just record from whichever track it is. You know, it really depends, up to you. Okay, but I found that working this way is much easier for me at this day and stage, especially in Logic Pro and whatnot. Okay, so I have the artist one, so I have them the verse one, the verse, the second part of the verse, just duplicated this essentially, and then artist 2, and then duplicated part of the verse. The reason why I have duplicated parts is because when it's not good, I don't like to overlap vocals like this. Okay, and then I have the verse dubs, and then basically the dubs, duplicated version of the dubs itself, then ad-lib, duplicated version of the ad-libs. Okay, so this is the lead vocals here, vocal dubs here, ad-libs, voice effects, vocal bus, simple. Okay, it may look a bit all over the place, because if you're not used to this DAW, you may be looking at, okay, what's going on? Okay, the vocal bars, everything. If you look at the mixer now, you'll see that everything. Okay, now you're starting to see where it's all making sense. So basically, all the vocals here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all routed into the vocal bus. Okay, and of course I have my sends here, my reverb, my reverb. I think this is a longer reverb here. Then I got a short reverb. Then I got a delay, a click track when I was setting the metronome or the tempo in Pro Tools. Okay. So that's that there. Now let's kind of play everything without any effects. I'm going to disable all the effects quickly. I think this is the easiest way to do it, right? Cool. Let's disable all the effects. Cool. So all the effects. Let me mute the sends here so that they don't actually play. Okay. So now I play from. I'm only going to play the specific part here, because I'm not going to play the whole song for now. But yeah, let's play it without any effects.
I got a CID.
Of course, right now, what is enabled is the volume faders, okay? But that's fine. Let's play it.
I got a CID. I know all of my ops gone DIE. Fuck her then go, baby BYE. Bro said I should never show love to a hoe. She gon' think she a VIP. Push my shank, 3 man's EYE. Protect your chest, but a PYC. They got brought up in pen, it's not BIC. I know my ops wanna be like me. Yo.
I'm tryna bump my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality. Balls on the back to the shoot, this rap could have been my man to the whole fatality. Splash my man so the boy can't breathe, but I know my girl can never get mad at me. Step there casually, young man happily. Can't find you, I'm invading families.
Okay, so that's how it sounds like this. So on the vocal, like on the lead vocal itself, I just added the RVox and an EQ. So EQ and compression. on the individual lead vocals, okay? And that's what I added here. So if we look at the first one here, let's enable that. Let's enable both of them. Because I think I just duplicated it for here because these just duplicated vocals, right? And then this is the type of RVox. In fact, let me just solo. Let's mute the beat and just play the vocals for that bit there. Actually, no. Let's solo these bits here, okay? So solo the lead vocal, the vocal bus.
From ends I got a CID. I know all of my ops gone DIE. Fuck her then go, baby BYE. Bro said I should never show love to a hoe. She gon' think she a VI.
So this is the RVox settings.
From ends I got a CID. I know all of my ops gone DIE.
This is the EQ settings here.
From ends I got a CID. I know all of my ops gone DIE. Fuck her then go, baby BYE. Bro said.
And then I just duplicated that through the each of the lead vocals, okay? That's essentially there. On the vocal dubs now, let's de-solo the tracks. On the vocal dubs, of course, RVox.
From ends I got a CID. I know on DIE. Fuck her then go, baby BYE.
O's and Imager 2. Let's enable all of this. O's and Imager 2.
From ends I got a CID. I know all of my ops gone DIE. Fuck her then go, baby B.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality.
Then after the O's and Imager 2, this EQ.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality.
Let's play the vocal dubs.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality. More life, man. Back to the shoot, this rap could have been mad.
And then the doubler, I used this waves doubler.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality. More life, man. Back to the shoot, this rap could
just kind of give it more space in the stereo field, right? Same thing here. This one is just duplicated then. And then adlibs itself, if you just solo the adlibs, or not solo adlibs, but you can hear the adlibs.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality.
So this is the adlibs EQ. Then I added the RVox as well. Okay, so EQ.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality. Bros on their back to the shoot, this rap could have been my man to the whole thing.
So let's solo the adlibs.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to. I'm tryna bum my. More life, man. Wait.
Yeah. Of course, I need to kind of course, continue going throughout the whole track and actually going about taking out all the breaths and whatnot. But that's the adlibs there. Let's unsolo everything. Okay, let's even unmute these things here. And then that's essentially it for the EQ and adlibs. Just compression and EQ. I just went kind of simple. Then on the deep voice effect, of course, compression, EQ, and then I added this vocal bender for the deep voice. So if we play the deep voice effect, is it okay? It's yeah, but I'm not gonna play it now because I'm not gonna play the full track. But basically, I added the deep voice effect and just added this effect here. Okay, on the vocal bus, this is why I add our compressor.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality. Bros on their back to the shoot, this rap could have been my man to the whole thing.
That's with all the effects enabled. This EQ, this REQ6.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality.
This compressor, API 2500 compressor.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality.
This DSR.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality.
This this dynamic EQ.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come.
Added fresh air.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality.
Let's play with the beat because I think right now it's sounding a bit out of context.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality. Bros on their back to the.
Let's even enable the master.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality. Bros on their back to the shoot. This.
Then after that fresh air, I added this this C4.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality. Bros on their back to the shoot. This rap could have been my man to the whole fatality.
So for this type of vocal mix, essentially, and then after if I played the actual sends as well, basically I created a send, so it's sending a signal from the adlibs itself into the delay itself. So I didn't actually add any delay onto the, let's say, on the individual channels here, but I added these channels here. So reverb, R-verb, H delay, and such and so. So let's play it with the effects.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality. Bros on their back to the shoot, this rap could have been my man to the whole fatality. Splash my man so the boy can't breathe, but I know my girl can never get mad at me.
So you can hear the space that is given with these sends here. Okay, so essentially, and then on this verb, I added some reverb on the overall vocal bus here, just using the send here. So essentially, this mix here, especially on the vocal bus, I kind of went for like a gritty type of feel because it's a UK drill type of track, but I went for a grittier type of feel, which is why you can kind of hear there's a lot of compression going on. If you look at,
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so
you can just hear, like, I use this R compressor and I use this API 2500, and I use this C4, so I'm kind of compressing it 1, 2, 3 times and kind of compressing it quite hard, and it has a crunchy type of feel. But in context, if you play it with the beat as well, you kind of hear that, okay.
I'm tryna bum my man on his birthday, so more life can't come to reality. Pause on the back to the shoot, this rap could have been my man to the whole fatality. Splash my man so the boy can't breathe, but I know my girl can never get mad at me. Step there casually, young man happily, can't find you, I'm invading families.
And that's how I kind of mixed it there. This, I will say that, yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and still need to clean up this mix. It's not 100% there. But as I mentioned previously a lot of times in my other videos, that when you do mix, you want to kind of mix on not multiple days per se, but have multiple revisions, you know, because this is track version 2, okay? Have multiple kind of revisions on the track itself and how you go about mixing it. But I'm also going to do a video mixing this same track in FL Studio and in Logic Pro to kind of show you guys how I would actually approach it from there and how different it will sound like. So I'll do like a video where it's like I mix in Pro Tools, Logic Pro, FL Studio, and even probably other DAWs if you guys want me to mix in other DAWs as well. But it's just to go to this video is just kind of to show you that, hey, even if you were to, like, let's say mix in Pro Tools, you can actually achieve somewhat decent results. I still think if I was to mix this in FL Studio, I probably would be able to be a bit more creative with it. But then again, it's all about learning the DAW itself and what workflow works best for you at the end of the day. But yeah, that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.